You, dumbass.
Huh?
What is that in your hand?
This?
Yes, that.
It's my new core.
Well, aren't you gonna use it?
Well, I mean, I guess I could. I mean, ever since I was a young operator, I just never had like those kinds of like builds that I like, really wanted to show off like that. But then like, well, all of a sudden one day I'm just standing there and I was holding my new core and I felt like I was in a good place, like maybe I was in a safe place. But turns out I was wrong. As Karma got older, he sat in a simulacrum just to test out builds that would never kill anything. He was really broke and couldn't even afford Fashion Frame. How does one go from that to this? Well, I'd say after I got in Synergized Prospectus and Contagious Momentum and Manifold Bond, everything kind of came into place, and I didn't really know what else much to do with my companion. He always just sat there and just never really paid any attention to anyone. But like nowadays, he's really active. He's really useful, and he's gotten at the house a lot. And I'm really proud of him. I really am. For me, I just wanted to. Whoa. Okay, damn. Did she get in the shot? Did you get it? No, I can't. Okay, cut it out. I'm just. So you want to put roar into her? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just cut her whole part out, please. So how did you come up with the idea of using NYX in this build in the first place? Well, my augment mod is simulate, and NYX has an ability that makes her completely invulnerable to everything around her. Therefore, we have the mods here in order so that we can go anywhere we want without killing our companion. And why would you say you chose the Kuva Nukor for this? How does it play a part in anything? Well, I'd say I chose the Nukor because, well, it has a really good range on it, and it can go to any enemy I want it to. Even if I was to shoot at one of them, it'll go to the next one. It just has a really nice AoE to it. But that's not the important thing. The heat procs. The heat procs that you hit them with, it makes everything a lot more smoother, a lot more easier for your companion to hit them with what you've primed them with, and on top of all the status damage that you're already doing. So it's really nice of a weapon. I'd say it's not the best to one, but I'd say you can probably find other ones, but you can't really get it like that. This is revolutionary. It's really nice. For educational purposes, how would you say you need to play her in order to get these exact effects like you are in these clips? Well, for one, you don't really need to use the war, helmet. I'm really good by default, but I'd say use the four and then roar and then yeah, and then you walk around. It's really good because like I usually don't really take any damage, so like using my simulate mod will really take advantage of that whole invulnerability thing. And they recently just changed my mod too, so I'm really living great. I just cast my four, and if you want to use some roar, if you want to use some armor whip, you can. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Only thing I can say is that it really stops when violence comes into the picture, because he takes off my abilities, and it makes me really mad. But sometimes you can kill him, you can catch him off guard. He's not completely like invulnerable to my stuff. It's just really hard sometimes to kill him, and yeah. So basically, oh, wait, why'd the camera go? What? She already did it? What the fuck? You ain't just gonna come up in my
Bet you
video
won't
like
put it
that.
though.
I don't
I
care.
bet you won't
I
put
don't
it
even care
though.
who you are. I don't
No,
care
you're
what
not
you
gonna
can
shoot
do.
me. You're not gonna
Nah,
shoot me. Give me
nah,
the
I don't
damage
care.
then.
I don't
Give
care.
me the
I'll blow
damage.
this
You're
whole
not gonna
picture up
shoot
right
me.
now then.
You're not gonna
Do it.
shoot though.
Do it.
Yo,
Do it.
well,
Okay, just in case you didn't understand any of that, we have the builds right here, just a little bit more simpler. So yeah, we use these mods here because equilibrium and everything else, it helps her make sure she does not lose any energy, especially while she's fighting. We got the Archon shard right there. And I use this just because at the very start she doesn't really have that much. And you can cast your Zenuric or whatever so that you can get more energy over time and everything like that. And so you can just get straight into doing the damage. We got the Kuva Nukor here, Cascadia Flare for the added status, heat. And we got the glaive. We got the glaive because if violence comes out of nowhere and he turns off my abilities, this is kind of the only thing that I have left to my defense.
Diamonds, yes,
You need
but
these
it also
mods. These four
creates
mods at the very top, you need them, but the ones at the
operation. You
bottom, you
have
don't
remembered
really
well
need
how
them.
the Tenno army
And
consumes.
for the weapon, we have all status, and what that does is it procs a lot more whenever the companion actually decides to shoot the energy ball at everyone, and it deals a lot more damage, and it does a lot of status damage. So keep that in mind. I also recommend you to get Lockdown. Lockdown is really, really good for locking down the acolytes and making sure they don't move while they F you up. But for me, I don't really need this other than for when I'm dealing with violence. And I don't really feel like trying to go grinding to go get this mod or trying to grind for the platinum to get this mod. But if you have it, you can use it. Before I end this video off, I want to say subscribe to Pro Noob on YouTube. He is the reason I had the inspiration to do this build in the first place. My build is more of a budgeted towards me kind of a thing. If you have the grind in your heart to be able to get these mods, you can. Me personally, I bought them. It wasn't really that much, off the market and everything like that. And it's really, really easy to make this build. All you really need are specific mods for the build, couple specific arcanes, and you're good. Everything else is completely up to you. Roar isn't necessarily, needed only if you want more damage to it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But I would like to thank ProNoob and thank you all for watching this video. And if you want to subscribe, it would really help me out, in terms of growing my channel and, helping me get more things that I need to make more videos and everything like that. But if you don't, that's okay. It's fine. No, I would really appreciate it if you did, make sure you guys leave a like. It really helps with the algorithm too and everything like that. I gotta make it somehow. But yeah, I hope you guys really like this video and yeah, I'll see you all in the next one.